Bryson Tiller, it's nice to see you, and congratulations on your brand new album, Anniversary, which came out on the 5-year anniversary of when Trap Soul first came out. So tell us about Anniversary.
It started with a deposition that I was in, and they were showing me all these dates and stuff, and it just reminded me of how much time had passed since, my first album released. And I was like, man, this is crazy. 5 years have gone by. And I was driving back home, and I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about Tony, and, his song Anniversary, and just, I was thinking about the anniversary of Trap Soul coming up, 5-year anniversary, because I never really celebrated any of the anniversaries before, like the 4-year or the 3rd year, because I don't know, I guess I almost felt like, I don't know, it was a risk. I don't know why I didn't celebrate it, but anyway. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I came up with the title, and I was working on another album before, and I was like, man, it's called Serenity, and I was just like, man, I feel like I can't even really make this album because I don't have a peace of mind. I'm gonna make an album called Serenity if I ain't got a peace of mind, So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just take a break from this album, just give it a rest for right now, and start on something completely new. And I feel like it was perfect timing. So.
And you said you were in a bunch of depositions?
Yeah. Well, yeah, a couple, too. For some old bull stuff that happened in the past. It's done with now.
I'm not gonna pry or anything, but I was like, wait, did you say depositions? Like,
yeah, it was weird that it was weird that inspired the music, but yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I even told him while I was in the deposition, I was like, yo, these dates are really inspiring. Thank you. I want to say thank you to all you guys for inspiring me to make an album. For real, it's crazy.
They were probably confused, like, he's like, really nice.
Yeah, probably makes more sense now to him.
Yeah. Now, I want to talk about Inhale, because my best friend Katrina and I, we were trying to figure out, did you sample 1 or 2 songs on Inhale?
So this is how Inhale came about. My little brother, Eric, when I was on my little hiatus or whatever, working on the other album, he sent me the song, and it reminded me so much of Trap Soul. When I heard it, just took me back to like when I first heard Exchange or something, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. And I just loved it. I was listening to it. It was like a DJ track. There was no vocal. It was, the SWV sample, and his version of the song is called Exhale. And I was like, yo, I love this song. Like, I don't even want to really change anything about it. How he has it, I'm just gonna like insert a verse here and just be a part of what it already was. So I called it Inhale, the flip version of that. And yeah, it just had to go on the project. It was like I thought it was the perfect song to start off,
What would you say is your favorite song on the album?
It's so hard because like I already started on the deluxe and working on the next project, and that was a song from that is my favorite song right now. I'll let you hear it, but at some point. But that's my favorite song right now. But if I had to pick from the 10 that I have right now, probably I'm just gonna say the one about my grandma and about me, but mainly because I almost didn't put it on there, and I feel like that would have been going against what she said because I wanted it. But at first I was like, man, should I make a project with like a bunch of just like really, I don't know, R&B songs that are like meant for like the radio or whatever and shit. But I was like, I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to like tell my story a little bit or something, whatever it is. Yeah, and like I said, I feel like I would have been going against what she told me to do, which is to keep doing what I do, and trust in myself. Yeah, so I decided to put it on there. So I'm gonna say that's the one I hold dear to my heart.
I love the fact that you had your grandma on the song where you were using her message. Where did that message come from?
It's the last video voice, because I was scrolling through our text messages. I was just looking for whatever I could find. And she sent me a video of her making breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. And she was like, your favorite, this is for my grandson, Bryson, his favorite meal of the day. And then she said that at the end. And I just posted on social media after she passed away, just because I was just like, I just wanted to hear her say, I love you one more time. And it's crazy because I have another video where we were just like arguing. And that was the only video I had. And I was like, no, there's got to be something else. You know what I mean? And I found that one. And my boy Jay Lewis had put it on there. At first, it's crazy because to that beat, I tried to make like a love song to like a girl or something before. And it just wasn't connecting. I was just like, why am I not feeling this exactly? And then he sent me that beat back again with my grandma's vocals on it after she passed. And I was reading through our text messages, and I seen when she sent me that message saying, hey, grandson, keep doing what you're doing. I love the Don't video. It was 5 years ago when she sent me that text too. And then she said, hey, you should keep in mind for a song, entitled Keep Doing What You're Doing. So yeah, that's how that happened.
Did you share a lot of music with your grandma?
I didn't really share my music with anybody, to be honest. I kind of just keep it like close to myself. And my boy Rich always tells me, he's like, yo, your music's like books, bro. Like you could write a bestseller, you know what I mean? But they're just sitting on the shelf collecting dust. Like, you know what I mean? You should publish them. They make it become bestsellers. So I was just thinking about it. I was just like, you got a point.
Yeah, you're a true artist in that way. I thought it was interesting that there's no feature except Drake on the album.
So Drake was originally supposed to be on Trap Soul as a surprise feature, the same way he kind of was with this one, but I wasn't going to list him as a feature on Trap Soul. He was just going to show up. And actually, it was supposed to be the same way for this album, but some business stuff, and it was like, nah, we got to put a feature on Drake. So anyway, it was just dope that he could show up for the anniversary album. I just felt like it was perfect for him to be on it since he was supposed to be on Trap Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
how did you and Drake actually connect from the beginning? Like, how did that even come about?
He followed me on Twitter back in 2014. Yeah, I think it was 2014 going into 2015. Followed me on Twitter and was just like, yo, I love Don't. And it just blew my mind. And then next thing you know, we started texting. And next thing you know, I'm in the club with him. And
yeah,
I'm just blown away. I'm just like, I just left my job, you know what I'm saying? Like 3 months ago, so it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's how it started.
That's crazy. Did you have a moment where you're like, Drake just followed me on Twitter? You know what I mean?
No, I told this story. Listen, I got a story for you. So I had a dream. I have these weird, like, intuitive type dreams, right? I don't even know why I have them. I was having a dream. Drake loves UK basketball. So I was on the couch, staying at a friend's house, and I was asleep. And I had a dream that all the UK basketball players was like, yo, Drake's here, bro. We're going to play him your new song, Don't. We're going to play him your new song, Don't. And I was like, for real? And he was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm off like somewhere in the corner. And then Drake walks up to them. They all in the huddle. And he got the phone up to his ear listening to Don't. And then he was like, it's all right, it's cool. You know what I mean? And then, I kid you not, when I opened my eyes and check my Twitter like we all do, check my Twitter, it said Drake followed you on Twitter. I was like, at first I was just like, hold on. Am I tripping right now? I don't know if it's really Drake or not. And then I followed him back and I said, yo, I'm speechless right now. What's going on? That's when he was like, yo, I've been listening to Don't for months.
Crazy. That's crazy. Do you have dreams like that on the regular?
I got to have some type of like intuitive power or something. I don't know.
You do. You have to. Here's the thing. I have dreams like that all the time. That's why I'm like super into this. Have you ever gone to like a psychic or, just an energy reader or anything like that?
Yeah. I talked to her too. She helped me a lot with this album. Her name is Natasha. She I don't know. She just kept me in the right place. There were times where I was just like, man, I don't want to do this album. I'm gonna just forget it and just start on some other shit. You know what I mean? Or whatever. And she was just like, nah, you need to stay focused, stay in your zone. You know what I mean? Just tell me all these different things that would just reassure me that everything was gonna be okay if I just, just stayed at it. And I did a lot of praying too, and I really owe it to my grandma because, I feel like this is all her doing, to be honest. So I'm just thankful.
How has fatherhood been for you during this time? Do you feel like it's brought out the best of you? And I'm sure I'm not a parent, but I'm sure the worries that you have for your kids, I always wonder how parents balance that.
My new daughter, she's young. I want to be around her, but it's like I'm out here trying to work and get this done. Like I had to do the same thing when my oldest daughter was like, I think 2 years old, maybe, or 1 year old. I started traveling a lot, but and I probably worked in LA for about 3 months where I would just come and see her like every other week or might be every other 3 weeks, you know what I mean? And I just FaceTime her and keep in contact. But as soon as I'm done, I'm happy that I did that because me doing that is the reason why I'm here 5 years later, So I'm just like, if I just come out here for 3 months or whatever it is, lock in and grind, it changed my life for I don't know how long.
Right.
But what I remind myself every day is, what got me here ain't gonna get me where I'm trying to go, So I'm just trying to put in 10 times more work than I did before 5 years ago.
If you could give your younger self some advice, What advice would you give younger you?
Give me a specific age and then I can tell you.
How about 15?
15, I would tell myself, listen, you are like one of the coolest people ever. Like, don't think that just because everybody else, they think they cool, you know, don't think that you're not cool, because I used to go to school all the time and I would feel like I was lame or I was an outcast because, you know, everybody else was like doing it there. I don't know, they was all kind of doing it the same way and I was like different, like staying to myself. Well, I had skinny jeans or nobody else had skinny jeans on, you know what I'm saying? I dressed different with scarves and so I don't know, I just felt like an outcast. But a lot of people tried to make me feel like I was lame or I wasn't cool or whatever. I was an outcast. So I would just give myself that advice and just tell me to just do me and just know that I'm one of the coolest guys out there.
Yeah. Man, you've had some big accomplishments. I saw that you got your high school diploma this year. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
At that time when you decided to drop out of school, you know, you were becoming a father, you're working at Papa John's and UPS, you know, that could be a scary transition. What kept you going and what made you just keep pushing to make your dreams come true?
It was 100% my daughter Harley, for sure. Like watching her sleep, I was just like, man, I got to make something happen for her. Like I'm staying at, you know, my girlfriend at the time, I'm staying at her mom's house on the couch, you know, like, you know, at one point I couldn't stay there no more and I had to live in my car and I'm just like, yo, this is terrible. Like, what am I doing? I didn't have enough money for diapers. And there was times where I didn't even have a car and I was riding a bike to Target to get diapers. So I was just like, man, this is exactly why I gotta go hard and I gotta keep going, because I never want my daughter to be in a bad situation because I didn't, you know, amount to anything, you know, so I just try to work hard as I possibly can.
Any advice that you've got on parenting that you feel would be important for a new parent?
I'll be honest with you, I've kind of had to figure it out on my own. Like, I don't have a dad. A lot of my friends don't have kids. I've been figuring it out on my own since I was 19, 20, you know what I mean? And I feel like I've done an excellent job. And I know that there's so much more room for improvement. And, you know, any of my friends who have babies, they usually come to me and ask me for advice. So, you know, and I'm not like the best dad. I'm not trying to, you know, brag or anything. I do feel like I'm the best dad in the world to her. You know, I feel like she feels that way, but I know that there's things that other dads are doing that some dads do way more than what I do. You know what I mean? Hats off to them. But, yeah.
It's a learning process. I mean,
exactly.
It's life. I think that's life that we just learn. The thing that I also wanted to bring up that I like and the energy that you give off is that you've talked about how Omarion's one of your influences. And I love that you can consider, you know, a peer as someone that influenced you, right? Because a lot of times the space is so competitive.
I don't know. I guess I never really cared about competition. I don't care to be number one. I don't care if I have the number one album. I don't care about any of that. I just like to do me and, you know, hope people enjoy it, you know. I love to exist with my peers, and the thing about social media is they tend to like pit people, you know, against each other and, you know, create these little beefs and say, oh, this person's way better than this person. And it's just like no, this person, you guys are tripping. This dude sucks, blah, blah, blah. Then it becomes, this dude sucks. Now all of a sudden this guy's not talented. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, and that has ruined, I feel like I haven't gotten the pleasure of getting to know a lot of my favorite artists because of that, you know, because of the competitiveness and, you know, what people be saying. But I've never gave a damn about none of that, you know. People say they think, you know, if somebody thinks somebody else is better than me, I'm just, you know, that's your preference, you know. I don't mind, you know.
Right.
Me, I always, you know, cite my inspirations and talk about the people who are a part of my musical DNA.
I love that. I love that, you know, even when it comes to Drake and how you showed him love for being on the Out of Time. I don't know, it's nice. It's especially, I don't know, maybe it's 2020, the energy, obviously racial reckoning happening, the pandemic. So sometimes it's nice to see community, be connected, just that, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that.
What did they say? United we stand, divided we fall. That's how I feel about the music industry. You know, I feel like if we all just kind of stick together, we could all make the best fucking music ever and heal the world with it, you know, rather than trying to outdo each other like all the time. Man, it's cool to have that energy, you know what I mean? Because that's what gives us the best music. And so a lot of our favorite songs are because of that, the competitiveness. But at the same time, it should never be like a real thing, you know what I mean? To where it's like, yeah, it should never be real. It should always be all love.
Where someone's getting torn down, like it shouldn't get to that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Who are some people you want to work with? I mean, speaking of all of this, you know, let's manifest this. Let's put
manifest. All right, let's manifest it. Frank Ocean. Love to work with Kanye at some point, whether it's, you know, writing. I know he likes, you know, working with a bunch of talented writers. I would love to be a part of that. Obviously, Drake, you know, me and him, for me and him to do more stuff. We are working on more stuff. But,
oh, nice.
Oh, and I can't forget about my, you know, my ladies. Man, there's so many of them. It's crazy. I just want to work with a lot of people. It's crazy. Me and Kehlani have yet to do a song together. We got to do something soon.
In your teaser that you have posted on social media, there's a woman laying down, and it looks like Kehlani, but it's not confirmed. We know you guys are friends.
Oh.
Anything to it, or is this supposed to be this to us?
Well, you just have to wait and see, I guess. But
there'll be a video for it, like full on.
Full video, coming very soon for people to enjoy. It's really cool. Like, it's different.
Okay. And you and Breonna again would be nice.
Yeah, again, we need some R&B vibes. You know, I'm trying to sing on a song with her.
Well, I'm sure it's all gonna happen. You know, I'm almost sure. I know you're in your zone right now. I want to shift the gears a little bit because you are from Kentucky. You are from Louisville. And for a lot of us who have been learning about Louisville, Kentucky, it is because of Breonna Taylor. And, you know, Breonna Taylor was wrongfully killed. She was murdered by cops who are not being held accountable for what they've done. And we are seeing this racial reckoning happen in our country. And this being your hometown of Louisville, Kentucky, you would have a better sense of what's going on in the community, family, and friends. How are things right now?
Like what I said in my statement on the other day on social media, I really feel like a lot of us feel like we lost like a sister or something. And it's crazy because it's like worldwide and people call Louisville, you know, the epicenter now, you know, and every day there's still protesting. People protesting for so long, and that was the first time I'd ever seen anything like that in the city happening. And it was just so inspiring just to be a part of something. My whole 27 years of life, I've never seen anything like that. And yeah, I just think we decided to put the billboards up. I was supposed to be promoting the album at the same time. Looked on social media, saw Burn Louisville was trending. I was like, man, this is crazy.
Right.
Let me show my city some support, you know, in the best way I can.
Yeah. And you and Jack Harlow were at a protest, you know.
Who was that?
Was this the first protest that you've ever attended?
Yeah, it was actually. They said every city was protesting. So I was like, all right, I need to get back to Louisville and stand there with my city.
Yeah.
And along with Devontae Parker, you know, Jack Harlow, D'Angelo Russell, and a couple other guys, important Louisville guys.
Yeah. Did you feel like this is just something everybody's going through? Like you never felt the need to express that until like.
Right. No, I never did. I thought it was like a normal thing in Kentucky. As I got older, I mean, I always knew it was wrong. I would never talk down to anybody, especially somebody I didn't know. So for somebody to say something and it'd be about my race or, you know what I mean? It'd be like, wow, you know, Xbox Live. I'd be on Xbox Live all the time. That's racism is like people do it just to be trolls and just to be funny on there, but it's still real. There's people on there. I've met real racists on Xbox Live. It's crazy. And in person. So I don't know. I guess I kind of always just been like, you know, whatever. Seeing what happened to Breonna, thought it was important to share what I've been through in my.
Yeah. And that's your hometown. And I appreciate you sharing and being very vulnerable. I really, really do. I want to talk a little bit about what you said when you were talking about gaming. So I had saw on your Twitter the title, Father, Gamer, Artist in that order. Really?
Yep, that's the truth, man. I'm you know, and I kind of put that up there at one point because at first my bio was just like, I think Trap Soul or something. I forgot what it was. And, you know, I post whatever I want to post. My Twitter has been my Twitter since before Trap Soul, 5 years before Trap Soul. And I like to post what I want to post. So, you know, people, you know, fans and trolls like to be like, we don't give a fuck about you posting your daughter. Post music. or we don't care about games, post music or whatever. This is all they would ever respond to me, you know, my fans or whatever. So I just decided to let it be known, like, okay, look, I'm a father first, I'm a gamer second, and I'm an artist third. And that, you know, so let's leave it at that.
What's your favorite game? Because like I'm like old school. Mine is like Mario Kart. I know. Don't laugh at me.
No. I love Mario Kart. What? 64 Mario Kart or
yes.
Like? Okay. Yeah, we know all about that, man. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. What's your favorite game though? Like if you were like nobody can see me on this. This is me.
Nobody can really see me at Mario Kart like that. I'm really dope at Mario Kart. So that goes for you too if you want to try it.
You could tell me, this is going to sound so bad, but there's like, you could play it on your phone now.
Yeah, but that ain't the wave at all.
It's not, right?
It's not the wave. No disrespect, no disrespect, but nah.
Yeah.
They ain't quite figured it out yet. But there are some capabilities with different cell phones and stuff. You can plug a controller into your phone and just use it as a screen, like right. Stadia. You can use it. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I don't feel that bad now. Who do you use when you play Mario Kart? Because now I'm about to go practice.
Metal Mario. Well, what are you playing now? Are you still playing 64 or you upgraded to Switch?
You know what? My niece, they got the party now. The Mario Party.
No, I like Mario Party. It's like a board game for.
Yeah,
That's dope. It's like you get to play the little mini games. I love Mario Party, but Mario Kart is something that takes a little bit of skill, like a lot more skill.
I think for me, I'm good with Mushroom. Toad. I'm good with Toad. I'm also I'm really good with Toad. Is that bad? Are you making fun of me because I picked Toad?
No. I was laughing because you said Mushroom. Right. Toad's good. I mean, it's really about how you build your car up. Like I said, you got to go to the Switch version. I don't know if you're playing the Nintendo 64 or the Switch version, but
I feel like everybody uses Bowser.
I use Metal Mario or Tanuki Mario.
Oh, okay. Any secrets I should know about that?
What, about Metal Mario Tanuki?
Yeah.
Just like I said, it has to do with the build, how you build your car. Like if you put the specific wheels on there, the specific like the glider, you know what I'm saying, and like build up your acceleration or your traction, or however you want to. Like I like to drift every corner, so like I got to make sure my traction is right on my wheels. You know what I mean? So yeah.
When you play against people, do you ever let them win ever, or are you competitive in this game of words?
Oh, yeah. Well, I try to do that with my daughter, yeah, for sure, with Mario Kart. She gets mad sometimes. And on Apex Legends, that's like a game that I'm playing right now all the time. I do that to my best friend. I don't let him win. I talk a hell of a shit until he's pissed.
Are we ever going to get a Bryson Tiller video game? I mean, since we're going to manifest today, might as well.
That's absolutely going to happen. That's why I got my diploma, so I can go to school for it and learn how to make video games. So
yes.
Yeah. So that's absolutely going to happen.
Well, Bryson, it was such a pleasure to talk to you today. Congratulations on anniversary. We are also happy about this, and continue the great work, the journey, and enjoy the process. You know what I mean? Enjoy it.
I agree. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Say hi to everyone and take care, okay?
Will do.